Hey guys, this is Al again. So I'm back at the shop today and doing a little bit of investigation, shall we say. I'm still at a roadblock as far as what's going on with the Arnage alarm situation or immobilizers. I don't know. But long and short, basically, I'm able to code the key to the car, and I'm able to use that to start the car. So I've been able to bypass the immobilizer. I'm able to start the car, but the fuel pump is not being engaged by the computer. If I run a wire directly to the fuel pump, I'm able to get everything going, but I'm not able to do it without, jumping the fuel pump effectively. So that's something that I need to figure out. Here, I've got something going on over here. Look at this. I only just noticed this right now. So I guess somebody did some sheet metal repair over here, because it looks like they used some kind of ball peen hammer. Ah, interesting. Just noticed that. So there you go. So I guess it has had previous accident damage. I'll take a look at that later. Of course, working in the trunk and trying to figure it out, you can see this giant board. It's kind of the bane of my existence right now. I did check through the regular supplies as to what those new gas struts cost, and I think they're somewhere around like £170 for a set of 4 on the local like Rolls-Royce resellers in the UK, and then obviously you have to pay for shipping and foreign transaction, whatever it is. So by the time you get done, it's probably closer to $250 or something like that. So you know what I'm like, right? I'm the kind of guy that will spend thousands and thousands of dollars to try to find a cheaper solution to do something when I should have really just spent the money in the first place and been done with it. But I did some research and I found these. They're about the same size, and they're designed for a Jeep Grand Cherokee hood. And I think that they'll work. I bought the cheapest ones that I can find. They're about, I think, $20 for a pair, so $40 for 4 of them off on Amazon. But you could probably buy like the stabless versions for about $20 each. I'm going to fit these, and I'm going to see how they do. There's no guarantee that they'll work, but I figured it's worth a gamble. It's not a lot of money to experiment with, and it's certainly cheaper than spending them on the ones that they sell in the UK. So I'm going to give that a shot and see how that works out, and if it works out, then there's a cost saving tip from me to you, to any of you guys who own Arnages. Installation's pretty easy. It's just popping the old ones off and putting these on. It's kind of awkward, crawling in underneath there, but it shouldn't be too much work. And there is a gentleman with an Arnage T that's posted a video of how to do it, so there's no point in me showing you how to do it. But let's see if it works, and I'll give it a go, and if it works, we've saved a bit of money. Alright, give me a second. Alright guys, so I've installed the lift support. I'm gonna real quickly move this piece of wood out of the way. Oh, there you go. There you go. So, looks like these $20, well $10 a piece, I guess, lift supports are holding pretty well. So hopefully, anyone who's watching this that owns an Arnage, hopefully you guys have saved a couple of $100. The numbers on the lift supports, the part number is 4048. I bought the cheapest ones I could find on Amazon for the simple reason that I just didn't know, if it's going to work. So they may not last forever. They may fail, within a couple of weeks or a couple of months or whatever. But you know, there are quality brands out there like Strablus, and I think they're called Strablus, and they're generally about $20 a piece. So they're a little bit more expensive, but not much more expensive. So again, 4048. The same part that's used on a 1999 to 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee hood. They fit straight in, they fit perfectly, they work, and they cost a heck of a lot less than what the UK suppliers charge, and they're available here in the US. So it looks like it works pretty well. Again, I was actually mistaken. The actual the ones that I bought were yeah, let me show you. You can see that on my phone. They were $10.99 a pair, including free shipping. So $10.99 a pair, including free shipping. That means for $20, you can solve your $250 hood strut problem. It seems to work pretty well. They're not. I don't know whether I'm hearing like conflicting kind of opinions, but the struts will hold the trunk open in any position, but they're not going to raise the trunk open in, you know, pop the trunk wide open like you would expect to see on like my Mercedes, you know. But they do leave it open. So $22 will fix this problem. If you buy the cheap ones on Amazon, if you buy the expensive brand, you know, the Stablus, which is the well-known shock absorber brand, they cost about $19 on Worldpack, and so that, you know, 20, 40, 60, $80, right, for the top quality. All right, guys. So I thought while I'm here, I'll see if I can figure out what's going on with the overheating problem. So you can see the thermostat housing is right here, up top. So it's only 3 bolts holding it. And so what I did is I removed the thermostat, and I'm now running the car without the thermostat to see how it behaves. You know, I'm trying to figure out if it's overheating because of a, you know, head gasket issue or something else like that, or it's just a damaged thermostat. Unfortunately, I don't have my infrared thermometer here at the house. So, but I'm quickly checking the temperature and feeling the hoses. The hoses don't feel that hot now, which is great, and there's obviously plenty of flow, and there's no kind of compression build-up, so that's all pretty good. The radiator is, you know, moving plenty of air, the fan, and, you know, it's warm air, so obviously the radiator is doing a good job. And let's see what the temperature's saying. Temperature is pretty good. It's a little bit dark in here, but right now it's right at the quarter mark, so it's just a little bit above the blue lines. So I'm going to keep watching it, and then when I get home, I'll take the thermostat home with me. And when I get home, you know, I'll be able to boil some water and test it, you know, under a saucepan to make sure that it's behaving well. But right now, you know, not really feeling the hoses. I mean, there could be a little bit of air in it, but, you know, it doesn't feel too bad. So I'll just keep it running and see how it behaves. Hey guys, so I ran the engine for probably about an hour or so with the thermostat out, and it got warm, but it was like maybe about 2 ticks, you know, 2 lines over the midway section. So I don't know whether that's too hot. I'm not sure what the right setting would be on an Arnage. But in any case, I mean, the hoses stayed. They didn't, you know, not too much pressure built up on the hoses. They weren't as hard as rock. So I'm suspecting that everything's okay, and it's probably the thermostat that's gone bad. I don't have my infrared thermometer, so I'm going to double check again. But I do have an order that I need to make out of the UK, so I may just order a thermostat for good measure. but that's it pretty much. I think so far everything else is running. I just got to figure out the fuel pump issue and why it's why the car's not running because the fuel pump's not running. Okay, thank you very much. Take care. Bye.